After the collapse of the SVB bank, it seems that the Sussexes have fallen into disrepair, especially after lengthy lawsuits. It is known that Harry repeatedly called King Charles to ask for help, but he refused. This was ridiculed by Camila. Despite landing millions of dollars in deals, there are signs that all isn't as it seems with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's finances. I've been Googling polo ponies. Not because I'm hoping Santa might finally bring me the Gigi I've been asking for the last 3 decades, but because I wanted to know how much they cost. They're sleek, incredible animals, and if the internet is correct, they cost about $180,000 a pop. And that's before you've even seen the bill for the hay. The reason I want to know is that this weekend, in among the approximately 328 stories about Harry and Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and their forthcoming 6-part Netflix series, including royal insiders calling the trailer dropping during the Prince and Princess of Wales' US tour ugly, malicious and pathetic, we have this shocker: they seem to have had some money problems. According to The Sun, King Charles stopped taking his son's phone calls begging for cash. Harry reportedly bombarded the late Queen with calls when she was put on light duties due to her worsening mobility, which would mean this took place at some point since October last year, when Her Majesty's health crisis started. Harry is not as well off as people are led to believe. He was wanting money, an insider told the paper. The late Queen was always happy to speak with Harry, but when he asked for money she said, "Why don't you speak to your father?" Harry told her that Charles wasn't taking his calls anymore. When the Queen asked Charles what he was doing about it because she was fielding so many calls, he told her, "I'm not a bank. Hold your very expensive horses here. Where has all the Sussexes' money gone?" If you've been following the melodramatic Sussex story for the last few years, then you would likely think that the couple is positively rolling in dosh thanks to the laundry list of deals they have signed since pitching up in the US. First came news of their Netflix contract, then their Spotify one, followed by Penguin Random House getting in on the action and securing Harry's talents via a reported multi-title deal. Quite a turn-up for the books for a man who got a B in art and D in geography in his final exams. That was just the beginning. Harry also managed to break new ground for the House of Windsor by going out and getting himself that most shocking of things, a job. In March 2021, it emerged he had joined the C-suite at the billion-dollar company BetterUp as the Chief Impact Officer. While there has never been any indication of how much the Duke might be pocketing for the gig, or whether he is being paid in cash, shares, or all the vegan power bars he can carry from the office kitchen, you'd have to imagine that the value of this deal is significant. Meghan has also been out on the commercial hustings. In December 2020 it emerged, via Oprah Winfrey's Instagram account no less, that Meghan had ventured into the entrepreneurial world, putting money into Clever, a vegan latte brand. The following year she had added author to her CV by penning a children's book, semi-literate vanity project, according to the Telegraph's review, called The Bench. In October 2021 the New York Times got the scoop that those go-getting Sussexes were having a crack at Wall Street too and had signed on as impact partners with a fintech asset manager called Ethic. Literate vanity project, according to the Telegraph's review, called The Bench. In October 2021, the New York Times got the scoop that those go-getting Sussexes were having a crack at Wall Street too and had signed on as impact partners with a fintech asset manager called Ethic.